the index are from 0 to 4. So you begin, now you are going to say that our sum is equal to sum which was 0 plus a, if our array is aj. So that means we are going to keep adding that the sum here was 0, so we get the new sum is 0 plus aj, the element in array. So when j is 0, it means we are going to have a 3 here, so that means the new sum is going to be 0 plus 3, which is 3, and then we move the j to 1. So in our new iteration we shall have a 3, which was for sum, plus aj, but j is 1, so plus a 4. So we are going to go through this until we have reached j is equal to n minus 1, and then we end. So you see that this one is independent of any programming language. An algorithm should be independent of any programming language. What does that mean? It means you do not, you cannot say that, you see, for me I use the C and use the Python, that's why you have a different different answers. No. An algorithm is independent of the language that you use. So anybody can use C, another can use Java, another can use Python to implement this this algorithm. Okay, so, and of course that is like kind of the example that we have looked at. Now, of course, for more, if you remember, multiplication of matrices. If you have matrix A and matrix B, how do we multiply that? Go and read about, not even reading, revising. So if you have this matrix, maybe this is 2, 3, this is 4, 6 times another matrix, 2, 2, 4. How do you multiply this? Okay. So how do you multiply this? If you remember, it is row by what? By column. So if you get that matching is actually going to come back to this. Types of algorithms. Now this is the first assignment. So I want you to make a report, a summary, in groups of 5. Of each of these algorithms. So in the next lecture, you are going to present to me this with examples. So I don't know if you already have groups, so you can translate. If you already have groups, you can share a list of groups with me. So in the next lecture, I choose which group at random. So that means you must attend. I say group 5, you are presenting recursive algorithms. Group 4, you are going to present greedy algorithms. So our next lecture is, okay, if nothing changes, is Thursday, if I remember very well. Am I right? Yes, Amanda is still on. Oh, I'm alone here.
No, we are here.
You're here. Okay. So when the silence is
Your lecture is at
too
5.
much. Come again?
The next lecture is on Thursday at 8 to 10.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you share this. This is people to do thorough research.
How many people per group, sir?
5 is okay. 5. But you do for you research everything here. Of course, there are more other types, but these ones stand out and they are most used. So in the next lecture, I choose at random. And that means create your groups and share them with the class representative, who will share them with me before Thursday. If you already have groups, that is fine. So if you don't have a group, just do this. Do the work and post in your WhatsApp group that, guys, I've done the work, but I don't have group members. That is the quickest way of getting group members. Okay, so algorithms can be represented in different ways. One form is pseudocode, a set of instructions mimicking programming languages, like actually this. This kind is a pseudocode, so it is a representation of an algorithm. Okay, it can be also represented in English statement, do this, do this. Okay, or they can also be represented using what we call flowcharts, okay, symbols. So the lecture has ended. The rest is to look at the details of this, which you can look at when you get the slides. Pseudocodes, like for example, get data while the data is there, do this math, do this. Okay, exactly like this. Sum is equal to this, and so on. Flowcharts, you also know these flowcharts. Or you can even revise the flowcharts. Of course, they have symbols where symbols can be used and so on. So you can find that a full algorithm is represented using what? Using a flowchart. So when somebody looks at the flowchart, they can be able to understand that, okay, this algorithm works like this. I start, I read a value, I check if the value is this, I multiply, and so on. Okay, so that is that for today. Unless you have a question, just want to let you go and vote. Okay, if there are no questions, I wish you a good day.